IDF forces are now closing in on all of the Gaza territory to try and eliminate Hamas leaders and fighters who are still there. Troops breaching Hamas defense lines in Gaza's second largest city, where they are hunting for a senior leader of the terror group, believed to be hiding underground. Israel's military says it's killed about half of Hamas's mid-level battalion commanders, but the campaign is also taking a toll on Palestinians seeking refuge from the widening offensive. Trey Yingst is reporting on the ground there in southern Israel for us at this hour. He's got an update. Trey, what is the latest in Gaza right now?
Sandra, good afternoon. It's been 2 months since the October 7th massacre in southern Israel, and the war that followed rages on. Israeli forces now operating in the northern and southern parts of the Gaza Strip. Much of the fighting today taking place around the Jabalia neighborhood, also in Gaza's second largest city of Khan Yunis. We also know this afternoon, Israeli media reporting that Gadi Eisenkot, the former chief of staff in Israel, and a man that currently sits on the war cabinet for this country, lost his son in the battles. These are intense battles taking place as Israeli forces go after Hamas leadership. And as you've noted, many of those leaders are currently hiding underground. The Israelis say they are using their air force to support those infantry troops as they do push forward. They also say that they killed 2 top Hamas officials in the past 2 days. One of them, Abed Rantisi, the head of Hamas's observation unit, partially responsible for planning the October 7th massacre that took place exactly 2 months ago. This also comes as we're learning more about the 138 hostages still inside Gaza and the group that was released as part of that broader ceasefire deal just last month. One of those hostages that was released speaking out at a government meeting. I do want you to pull up her words here on the screen. She says, "My daughters are asking, where is Daddy? And I have to tell them that the bad people don't want to release him yet. You are placing politics over the return of the abductees." Currently, there is a lot of tension inside Israel and frustration with decisions made by the government and how many hostages they've been able to bring home. We spoke with that woman's brother just yesterday, and he had this to say about the situation.
There are people that are dying piece by piece there as we speak. And we know that both of my sisters told us that when they were there, they said, we were sure that Israel gave up on us.
2 months into this conflict, we often talk about the airstrikes and the bullets inside Gaza, but this is a story about the people, so many families across Israel, still waiting for answers about their loved ones. Sandra?
Trey Yingst reporting from southern Israel for us at this hour. Trey, thank you.